We live in the brightest age of mankind, and yet it feels like midnight inside. We have everything, except the reason for anything. Billions wake up each morning surrounded by noise, screens, comfort, and light. But behind the eyes, there is a silence, a whisper that asks, "What is this all for?" The old gods are gone. The new gods are made of plastic, data, and dopamine. We scroll through infinity, not because we are curious, but because we are afraid to stop. They said technology would make us free. Instead, it made us busy. They said progress would give us peace. Instead, it gave us distraction. Meaning didn't die in fire. It died in comfort, quietly. Welcome to the principle of dark psychology. In the next few minutes, we descend into the emptiness we've built. And maybe, if we dare to face it, we'll remember what it means to be alive. Let's begin. We conquered disease, crossed oceans, reached the stars. But we can't sit alone with our own thoughts. The more connected we became, the more disconnected we felt. We traded mystery for measurement, and in doing so, stripped life of its poetry. Meaning used to be earned through struggle, through survival, through suffering, through faith. Now it's simulated through dopamine. We replaced ritual with routine, community with connection, wisdom with information. We are drowning in data, but starving for purpose. Every app, every feed, every commercial tells us the same gospel: consume, improve, achieve, perform. And when we obey, they reward us with a small digital pulse, a like, a heart, a view, a sugar cube for the modern soul. But no amount of validation fills the void, because meaning cannot be bought. It must be built. Modern psychology calls it existential fatigue, the exhaustion of living without depth. Our ancestors feared death. We fear boredom. The mind was never designed for constant stimulation. Each notification is a drop of dopamine, each scroll a micro hit of pleasure. We are addicted to the illusion of engagement. But behind every high hides the same low: nothingness. Nihilism isn't born from philosophy anymore. It's born from overstimulation. When everything is available, nothing feels valuable. When every story is instant, no story feels sacred. We used to climb mountains for truth. Now we swipe for it. And when the truth arrives too easily, it loses its weight. So we create drama to feel alive, controversy to feel meaning, chaos to feel connection. Because in a world where everything is noise, pain becomes the last proof that we exist. Humans are storytelling creatures. We define ourselves by narrative. For thousands of years, meaning came from the stories we told. Myths, religions, families, nations, callings. These stories told us why we were here. They gave context to suffering and shape to hope. But when science replaced myth, we gained knowledge and lost direction. We discovered how the world works, but forgot why it should. We no longer belong to a shared story. We belong to content. Every feed is a new narrative, every post a new religion, every trend a temporary faith. The tribe that once gathered around fire now gathers around glowing rectangles. But no warmth comes from those screens, only light. The old myths united, the new myths distract. Without story, time becomes a loop. Days blur, years vanish, and you wake up one morning wondering when life began to feel like maintenance. That is the death of meaning, not tragedy, not crisis, just repetition without reason. When the void appeared, the market stepped in to sell comfort. Corporations learn to mass-produce identity. Buy this, they say, and you will feel unique. But the product expires, and so does the illusion. We now chase meaning through things that cannot love us back. We decorate our emptiness with subscriptions, mask our loneliness with busyness, and call exhaustion success. We celebrate speed and forget substance. We mistake constant movement for progress. And the more we chase, the more we drift. Society doesn't need to imprison you anymore. It only needs to keep you entertained. Distraction became the new religion, and its only commandment is, never be still, because stillness reveals the truth, that you are running from silence. Meaning is not found in comfort. It's found in confrontation. You will never find purpose by chasing pleasure. You will only find it by facing pain. Pain is information. It tells you where you've been avoiding growth. It's the friction that forges understanding. The hollow heart of modern man can't be healed by more, only by less. Fewer distractions, fewer illusions, fewer masks. Sit in the silence you fear most. That's where truth waits. The ancient philosophers called it logos, the inner order of the soul. Religions called it spirit. Science calls it focus. But whatever you name it, it begins when you stop running. The meaning you lost isn't gone. It's buried beneath stimulation. Every time you resist the urge to escape, you dig closer to it. We live in an empire of noise, a world that mistakes activity for life. But beneath the static, something still beats. Meaning is not dead. It's starving. It waits for the brave. Those who dare to disconnect, to feel deeply, to suffer consciously, to rebuild faith not in systems, but in self-awareness. Stop looking for purpose in comfort. Find it in clarity. Find it in work that outlives applause. Find it in love that outlasts convenience. Because the only cure for emptiness is presence. Long pause. The heartbeat stops. Remember this. When everything feels meaningless, that is not the end of the story. It's the moment you are finally free to write your own. Meaning isn't given, it's created by those who dare to live awake.